It all began on a cold October evening, the kind of night when the moon seems too bright and the shadows stretch longer than they should. For college friends, Ethan, Sarah, Mark, and Lily were driving down a narrow, twisting road in the countryside. They had received an invitation. A handwritten letter slipped under Ethan's dorm door. No return address, no sender's name. Just a message. Come to the Halloway estate before midnight. The truth awaits. At first, they laughed it off, thinking it was a prank. But Ethan couldn't shake the feeling. Something about the way the ink was written, the smell of the paper, the weight of the words, it felt ancient, important. And so, curiosity dragged them here. The road was rough, lined with trees that looked skeletal under the pale moon. The car's headlights seemed swallowed by the darkness, and the radio had long given up, just static. Mark tried to lighten the mood. Probably some creepy old guy with candy in his basement, he joked. But no one laughed. The estate appeared at the end of the road like it had been waiting for them. An enormous wooden house, its windows black, its roof sagging like a dead man's grin. A wrought iron gate creaked open as if inviting them in. Sarah whispered, "Why does it feel like it knew we were coming?" They parked the car, and silence pressed down on them. No wind. No crickets. Just the crunch of gravel under their feet as they approached the front door. The door was already ajar. Inside, the air was heavy with dust and something else. Something metallic. The foyer was massive, with a chandelier that looked ready to collapse. Portraits lined the walls, faces of people long gone. But their eyes seemed alive, watching. Lily shivered. "I don't like this. Let's just leave." But Ethan was drawn forward, as if the house itself was pulling him in. A whisper. Soft. Barely audible. At first, they thought it was the wind. But then, they heard it clearly. It spoke their names. One by one. Sarah froze. "Did you hear that?" The house groaned, the floorboards creaked, and the whispers grew louder, like hundreds of voices overlapping. If you've listened this far, give us your energy by subscribing, and let's dive into the rest of the story. Mark pulled out his phone to record. At least we'll have proof when we tell people. But when he played it back, the recording didn't have their voices. It had screams. Terrified, blood-curdling screams. The group exchanged horrified looks. And then, suddenly, silence. "Okay," Ethan said, his voice trembling. "We should." But when they turned to Mark, he was gone. His phone lay on the floor, still recording. And the last thing it captured was a voice. Not Mark's voice, but something else whispering, right against the microphone. "You shouldn't have come." To be continued.